guys, it's Wave Waker. So today I'm gonna be practicing the Great Question Box ruins. I've been practicing a lot on free roam, so my next step to practice it while playing is to do it in the versus mode. And so to do it, I just put on the 150cc, no teams, normal, and because I'm trying to get really good for online, I'm gonna put it on hard. Yeah, and then I want it to be open so I can just keep picking the same location over and over again, and I'll probably end up doing 5 races because that's just what I'm feeling today. So yeah, this is my first time doing this, so we'll see how it goes, and I'll just talk while I play and we'll see what happens. So I'm gonna get the startup boost. For the most part, I'm not necessarily concerned about winning the race. I'm just concerned about landing the shortcuts while there's other people around me, because while I'm online, see how I just missed that? While I'm online, I sometimes get super worried about people next to me and my placement of them versus where I am. And sometimes that causes me to miss shortcuts. So that's kind of what the point of what I'm doing is. Also, I'm not 100% great at the shortcuts either yet, so I'm just trying to figure out how to practice them, and we'll see what happens from there. I tried this the other day and it definitely helped, and probably 60% of the time I hit the ending shortcut. Most of the time I make it to the ring, and then that final when I have to jump to the left, I'm either too low and I don't make it all the way up, or when I jump back up, see, I was just distracted and I missed that shortcut up there where you do the charge jump onto the rail to help you do the turn quicker. But this one, if you haven't been able to see yet, you jump there, I just missed that. So we're gonna go around. And it's also just kind of to learn to adapt if you do fail the shortcuts and learning that. So it's kind of just getting used to the courses and how you're supposed to do it if something goes wrong. That's essentially what I'm prepping to do. So we're about to go into lap 3, and hopefully I can make at least one of the shortcuts. Kind of the reason why I started doing this was because I started watching a lot of Mario Kart videos, and I realized half the people were professionals and doing all these crazy stuff, and I really wanted to learn how to do it, and I didn't really see any beginner YouTubers doing it, and I wanted to show people kind of my process on how I get better. Oh my goodness. As you can tell, I'm 0 for 3. Since I failed, I'm gonna try doing the shroomless version, and I failed. But that's okay. That's what practice is for, is learning, and why I'm doing this is so I learn how to do all the shortcuts with people in an actual race versus when I'm actually just racing on my own and no one's there. So 10th, honestly, not bad for how bad I messed up the shortcuts. Could I have done better? Definitely, but that's what practice is for. I definitely think this course has some of the coolest shortcuts, that's why I wanted to learn it. Some of the other ones I've been working are Whistle Top, Mountain, or whatever it's called, the Mario Bros. Circuit, and oh my god, Crown City. I'm still getting used to all the new names. But yeah, so far I really like Mario Kart World. It definitely was a learning curve on the, oh my goodness, if you haven't played yet, you'll notice that the game is super bouncy, which is good and bad, but it definitely takes some getting used to. But yeah, it's a learning curve. And I want to grow, and I want you guys to grow. And I want this to be a positive experience. Some of my favorite people who play Mario Kart online that I watch are some of the most positive people I've seen online, especially for the video gaming community. And I think it's something that we need more of, and I want to help that and be an encouraging person in learning and watching other people learn. Oh my goodness. That's another thing I do a lot, is on that rail, if you don't hold your stick straight while doing the jumps, you will fly off the rail and you will not complete the jump, which kind of sucks. That's one of the annoying things about the new setups is for the game is that drift, and the jump is the same button, and the charge jump is also the same button. So it's just a lot of, oh my goodness, I keep hitting that and doing that instead of making the jump. But again, that's what practice is for. Have I made a single one of these? Nope. But it's okay. Let's see. Let's see if we can do it. Shroomless. Oh. Let's go. So that is another way you can take the thing if you do miss the rail, is you do its charge jump into the gap, and doing that, you can do the forward trick into the ring, and then the left tricks into the wall, and then ride it until it turns orange, and then once it turns orange, you jump to the right. Sorry, my brain isn't working. Third time's the charm. Let's see if we can hit it once. I'm really hoping I can. Or else, like, this is gonna be a pretty boring video. But again, this is just me learning, you guys learning, and me doing weird stuff, and then you realizing, like, oh, maybe that's not how I should do it for next time. So here you just do the drift turn, and then you let go, start the charge jump, don't jump, and then you realize that you were not close enough to the rail, and then we just move on. Again, I'm not too worried about winning the races, it's just about doing the shortcuts, learning it with like people throwing items at me, and all that wonderful stuff. Like that I know I wasn't gonna make because I was too low. And I watched a couple people doing a shortcut on this track, and some people go to the left and some people go to the right for that like large stick part. Personally, I feel like I have a lot more success when I go to the left. It just lines me up better. It could just be a me thing, but I feel like I have more success when I line up from the left side. We got this, right? Yeah. Oh my goodness. It's like it doesn't want me to land. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, and if you guys have any tips or tricks, let me know in the comments. Because, I mean, we're all learning. I did not see myself get hit. And I thought I was gonna make it too! Oh, that's so sad. But it's okay. Also, a lot of people who play this online, it's a very technical track, which is why I'm putting all this time into learning it. Because I do really want to get better at online, and the only way to do that is to practice. And I did some of the competitive online, And let's just say I thought I was a lot better than I actually was. I did not get the scores I wanted to be getting, which kind of made it so I was like, you know what? We gotta learn how to actually play online, so we're doing this. And oh my god! That was amazing. Lap 3. Let's go. I just got so lucky with those 3 mushrooms at the end. Oh, that was amazing. Third time is the charm, right? That was the third. We're gonna pretend that was the third race. That was amazing. Yeah. Let's move on to the fourth one. Let's see if we can pick up the momentum. So we got, I think the max I've done is 1 shortcut per race successfully, at least the ending. So let's see if we can get 2. I think I can do it, but we'll see. Again, because I'm not necessarily going for the win. If I get the win, nice. But it's just me practicing the shortcuts with people without the stakes of being on. Oh, let's go! Okay, so when you jump off that railing, you want to do a forward trick to get off, but then once you do that forward trick, you want to do a one to the right to align yourself up for that turn. So sad, but it's okay. We had that one successful thing at the front, so I'd say that's a win. And then we just got a mushroom, so I'm gonna go first. Let's be real, we will not probably hold first, but that's okay. You know, we gotta keep a positive mindset about this. I mean, it's all about practicing and learning, and that's what I want to learn, and that's what I want you guys to learn and stuff. Is just being super chill and thank God I made that pass. So yeah. Also, another thing is, I really wanted to get out there because I haven't seen a ton of female Mario Kart streamers. Oh my gosh, Baby Peach or Baby Daisy. I haven't seen a ton of female Mario Kart streamers, and oh, so close. And I wanted to get, like, kind of throw my hat in the ring and be like, show that there are people who play Mario Kart World and stuff. Some things about me. I have been playing Mario Kart since Mario Kart Wii. That was probably the first time I was exposed to it. And then I had it on the DS. I had whatever the standard DS Mario Kart was. My uncle gave it to me because he had it from his DS. And then I played that for a while, and then I got the Wii U when it came out, and then just kind of played it here and there. I was quite young when it came out, so I didn't really get into competitive. Honestly, I started like getting back into Mario Kart around when COVID hit. I decided I wanted to 100% the Wii, and after playing the Wii U version for a couple of years, it was kind of hard to learn the motion controls again of the Wii. A lot of times you forget about that when you play. So yeah, that's what kind of got me into it. And then I started watching a lot of videos on YouTube because whenever I had friends come over, we'd play Mario Kart, and I was not great at Mario Kart. So I wanted to learn how to get better. So I kind of just started watching and playing, and that's where I am now. And I pre-ordered this. I wanted to pre-order the Switch, and I didn't get the email code, so I was like, fate will happen. If I'm meant to get a Switch 2, I will get a Switch 2 when it happens. And I just happened to go to a Best Buy when I got out of work, and they still had Switch 2s left, which was crazy. And mind you, this was like pretty late at night, and I was shocked they still had them. And they were like, yes ma'am, we still have Switch 2s, and I was like, so I was able to get one on release day. Did I start super early in the morning? No, but since I got that, I was like, that must be a sign for me to play Mario Kart and get pretty decent at it. Oh, that was a terrible throw on my end. Again, still learning stuff. And the nice thing is like, everyone else is also still learning how to play, which is nice. I mean, a lot of like the pros have already figured out the tips and tricks, but hopefully it's a little while before the DLC, so I have more time to catch up and stuff. Oh, sorry baby Peach, or Daisy. I should not have done that. So I definitely did not have enough time to do a charge boost. Thought I did. Did not indeed have enough time to charge that. But honestly, the respawn time in this game is pretty fast, especially since I believe you get that little boost. Or there's some way to get a boost. I forget. After you like fall off and you're saved. I believe there's a way to fix that. I'm starting the charge jump too late. And sometimes what I really miss is like the humanness of like Mario Kart 8 and seeing people online when they're just like, oh my god, I'm perfect. And it's like, no, you're not really 100. Oh my god. You're not 100% all of the time. Which sucks, but again, we're trying to get to the point where we're at least like, maybe like 80% of the time consistent, but again, same thing, getting third with how bad I was driving. I'm pretty proud of that. And we're still learning, we're still growing, so yeah. That might have been the last race. Yeah, that was the last race. Hey, third? That's not bad. Definitely could have done better, but wasn't the worst thing ever. So yeah. Thank you guys for watching. This is Wave Waker. Hope you enjoyed the video.